Ezekiel, Ezekiel, chapter 28, verse 25. Thus say the Lord power, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people, from the people among whom they are scattered, and shall and should be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathens. Then shall they dwell in the land that I have given to my servant Jacob. Whew. I like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem. I like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem, Rakha Kodash, the Wadiyah by Hashem El Shah, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and in truth, and being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifted up the whole elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. As usual, I get up around this time. Man, I just read this verse. I read a couple of verses. I was just looking for a topic. I came across this verse. Let's read it again. This is so beautiful, man. I'm telling you, it shows. This verse shows gathering of a specific people and separating of a specific people from amongst other people. So there is that so right there clarifies that the pure power of the galaxies of everything is separatist. Right? Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 25. Thus say the Lord Yahweh power. Right? When I shall have gathered the house of Israel, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, this gathering is shifting. It's happening right now. He's shifting it up. He's gathering up. He's scooping up who he's going to scoop up. He's mixing it and getting out what's not going to be there and what's going to be there. It's happening now. When I should gather the house of Israel from the people amongst whom they are scattered. There goes right there. Gathered people amongst who they are scattered. All right, let's read that part again, broski. You hear that? That's how you know this is accurate. This is what's happening right now is the gathering. All right? And what's happening is that the Lord listen, it says, thus say the Lord power Yahweh. When I should gather the house of Israel from the people from the people among whom they are scattered, and shall be sanctified. Let's look at this word sanctified. All right, Kodash, H9642, Kodash. All right, consecrate, sanctify, prepare. Dedicate, be holy, be sanctified, be separated, to be set apart. Man, that's sanctified. Kodash. Wow, man. I tell you, there's no way. Every time I read a scripture, it's like it enhances my amazement more and more. And that's how you know it's spiritual, because this is what this is your comforter. This is what makes you feel good. Because when you feel, I tell you, when I hear the other brothers speak, and if I'm down, they make me feel good. Make my spirit feel good. All right? And this was beautiful right here. And how the Lord he's telling you, listen, man. Oh, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Every time I read the scriptures, man, it makes me more and more when I it makes me more and more, it makes me feel more and more powerful. All right? Thus say the Lord power, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel the from the people who among from the people among whom they are scattered, and should be sanctified in them, in the sight of the heathens, in the sight of these other people, these other nations. We go, this is happening in front of them. This is really happening, man. And they see it, and they trying to figure out what the hell is this, and they be worried about the other ones. They be worried about the other nations, the ones around them. You know, they fighting over little skirmishing over little lands and shit, but they ain't the ones. But you know, deep down inside, they know we was the ones, because they could tell how when we sports, you know, our look, how we carry ourselves. They look at their people. They compare. They always, it's always about comparison. But amongst them, amongst these other nations, is our brethren and our sisters and our little people, right? The 2/3 is amongst them. The 1/3 is amongst them, right? That looks like them. That's why it makes so much sense that in Revelation chapter 7, verse I think it's 10, when he said that multitude, that great multitude amongst all the nations, that we're gonna be looking like them. That's how he's gathering us. We're not gonna all come out looking like Shaft. You know, we're not gonna be the ultimate Shafts with the pork chop sideburns. Nah, we're gonna be like dynamically looking all different before we hit those chariots. And then when we up there, I don't know how he's gonna change us, what we're gonna have. I don't know. But that's just through the spirit. And he said, right? He said, and shall be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathens. Then shall they dwell in the land that I have given to my servant Jacob. Yeah. There you go. We're gonna dwell in the land on the planet Earth. That's the crazy part. But see, when all these things happen simultaneously, it's gonna happen simultaneously. And people is not gonna know what the hell to do with themselves. You know, when they see all these things happening, and they ain't gonna know who to pray to. Because they've been told, they've been warned, they've been told, and have they listened? No. And what's happening right now, we are being prepared to be perfect, man. I'm gonna clarify that. I'm gonna put that out there all the time. We were being perfect. Perfect. Because Yahweh Bashim Shah is perfect. The angels are perfect. Because whatever they their job is, that's what makes them. Whatever Yahweh Bashim Shah job they gave them, that's what it is. And it's gonna be the same for us. When we get these new bodies and we come back down, we're gonna be perfect. Alright? And then that land. We've been gathered up to be perfect. He's gathering up the ones out of the midst of this fucking depths of this place, and to get with him. Right? So that's what's happening. Then shall. Right? What is this? What I was reading? 5. Right? Sanctified. Holy. Let's go into a little bit, see what's going on. And say it does more. See what else we find here. It's a lot there. I'm just looking to see what other verse. No, see, look what's happening right now. Look, it says right here, Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 23. Clarification. This is what Yahweh Shemal Shah said. First, he said, this is what he said first. Oh, man. He said, and I will sanctify my great name, which was profane amongst the heathens. And these motherfuckers, we got caught up in front of around them, and we start doing what they want, and we forgot. Let's go into the word profane real fast. All right. All right. Kalal, 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 kalal. All right. This is H2490. To profane, defile, pollute, desecrate, begin to profane oneself, defile oneself, pollute. We polluted his name. We polluted Yahweh's name. Now he said what he said. He said, Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profane amongst the heathen, which was polluted, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. We did these things. We put it aside our power. But Yahweh Shah is raising back up his ultimate men. The one that he had to put in here to say, okay, you're gonna learn all this bullshit, this wickedness, right? And to learn how to do pure righteousness and know how to judge righteously, because it's all about judging righteously, right? Because you can't judge one thing, man, if you don't experience everything. You gotta be able to experience, right? Which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen should know that I am Yahweh Shemal Shah, say the Lord power, which I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. Man, and that's what's happening right now. Right before the eyes, we being risen up, and the dynamics is undeniable, because at the same time it's like a race of righteousness and wickedness. And they surely try to, and that number is crazy. 2/3, 1/3, and the rest will get destroyed in America. That number is crazy, man. That number, this the 1/3 and 2/3 is crazy. Cause that's a lot of people, man. Cause we the sand of the sea. We the sand of the sea. And we in those needles and these concentration camps, that's a lot of death. And they got those coffins. You know? And they're getting ready for everything. Every type of death you could think of is about to hit. This is worse than Caligula. You know what? I remember watching the movie Caligula, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Salakia. He was one of them Romans, and he was torturing our people back then. Because when I was younger, when I watched it, I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't want to watch it. It was disgusting. Motherfucker was doing all types of shit in that movie. I don't know. Somebody had the movie, and because a lot of things would fall into my sight, and I really didn't get the understanding until I got into the truth. But now this shit gonna be worse than that. These motherfuckers out here got torture chambers ready to get to you jakes, man. They don't give a fuck about the rest of the nations, because they know the nations help them get us. They don't give a fuck about them. They want you motherfuckers, man. They know that when they get your blood, they know your blood is different. They know your spirit is different. They know everything about you is different from the other nations. Because they know, that the elites know that, oh nah, we gotta get one of their hearts. When we get a transplant, we gotta get one of their hearts. Their heart gonna make us last a little longer. Or whatever the fuck. Their kidneys, liver, I don't know what the fuck. They can transplant every goddamn thing. They try to get your body, they put their brain in it. It's like that movie Get Out. Shit, they motherfuckers, they think about that shit. They just don't make movies without really fucking thinking about, trying to try it. So yeah. Let's read the verse again. Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profane amongst the heathens, which ye have profaned. And as a people, as a nation, when we got all the other people, we forgot about Yahweh Shemal Shah. But now Yahweh Shemal Shah is bringing back his hopeful elect, right? Which ye have profaned in the midst of them. All right, and we put aside Yahweh Shemel Shah. But Yahweh Shemel Shah, he's having mercy and he's waking up the whole footlight. And the heathens should know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. Say the Lord power, Yahweh Shemel Shah, and I will be sanctified in you. All right. Before their eyes. This is happening right before their eyes right now. You see that glorious poem? Man, you ever watch X-Men and DC, whatever, cartoon, man, that's us, man. It's us, man. I knew it was something about that when I was a little boy, man. I was always into that, man. I was like, man, that's power right there. Look at that. Man, you fly in the sky. Who makes this? That's us, that's why. The scripture just put we're gonna be perfect. We're gonna be flying around. We're gonna be shooting laser beams at. We're gonna be glorious, man. And you know what's crazy? We still gonna be having. You know what's good. We still gonna be having women making babies. We're gonna be on other planets. It means that you ain't getting to no other planet, man. Unless you're gonna be up there fixing shit. But you know what? I don't want you off the earth. If you my sunshine, I'm gonna make sure you stay right here. You don't get none of that glory out there. You ain't gonna see none of that glory. Your eyeballs ain't gonna touch none of that. Now the other heathens, I'll probably make them go over there and fix up my other planets and all that. But you ain't getting nowhere out of Shashi. You staying right here on the earth. I didn't want you passing the Van Allen belt. I don't want you nowhere out there. I don't want you smelling none of that freshness. Fuck. Salakia. Where we at? 17. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can end this. All right. Let me read this real fast. Salakia. All right, here we go. We're gonna end it with this one. Look, see what I'm saying? Rabbi Shemel Shah is getting us. There's nowhere else out of here. Listen, man. Oh, jeez, man. You people get them out there. Y'all make me. I gotta get the hell. Oh man, I need all this glory. Cause y'all crazy, man. There's nowhere else out of here, man. I don't see no else, man. All these countries got missiles. 200 million missiles gonna hit the soil of America. All the other people got missiles. North Korea, China, the UN, all them motherfuckers got nuke, man. They got missiles, bro. They buying missiles in the back. And America got missiles. They're gonna be shooting missiles all over the place. These missiles gonna be flying like hotcakes. They're gonna be coming down, man. That commercial still's in my mind. Eleg. Man, we gotta get up out of here, man. We gotta get up out of here, man. And Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 8. But the Lord liveth, which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, which is North America, and from all countries, whether I have driven them. Yahweh Shemel Shah driven us into these other countries. He scattered us, because we didn't do right, he scattered us into the other nations. Which I have driven them, and they should dwell in their own land. Let's see what the next verse says. All right. Yeah, that was the point. All right. Yeah. Let's read that again. All right. It says, hold on. Salakia. Yeah, let's go up a verse. Let's go up a verse. All right. Salakia. All right, let's go up 2 verses. All right, Jeremiah chapter 28, chapter 23, verse 6. In that day, in his days, Judah should be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby ye should be called the righteous, the Lord our righteousness. All right. All right, it says Yahweh Tazadak. Salakia, if I got that off. Let's see, Yahweh, Tazadak. Yeah, Salakia. But that's righteous, the king of the Yahweh righteousness. Right? Right? Therefore, behold, the day comes, say the Lord, that say the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, that it should no more be said, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. That's not gonna be the new thing gonna be. Oh, we got scoop. Do you see that right there? Babies, you see them going fly over there with our cherry. Look, that's where we was at. And Ashashua, look at the chains around the neck. They're gonna be Ashashua. Look at they had us in there whooping our backs. Now we got them. And we superpowers. We're gonna be telling them in Hebrew. It's crazy. We dynamic. But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all country whither I have driven them. How about Shemashah driven us? Right? Because we did wrong. And they should dwell in their own land. Okay? We're going to dwell in our own land, man. That's what's coming, man. And we're going to get up out of here in a dramatic fashion. We getting up out of here in a dramatic fashion. Okay? And with that one, I have to give all praise and honor and glory. Yahweh Shemel Shah, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. The Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.